everyone, and welcome back to Time to Change. My name is Antonella, and I'm a licensed practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming, and I'm also working as a marketing manager. And today I have the pleasure, the great pleasure to be with my friend Jane. Hi, Jane.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
You look gorgeous. Oh my goodness. We look like Christmas.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, green
Jingle
top.
bells.
Yeah. Well, it's like
Today.
yeah. Yeah, well, it's it's a happy color for me, green. I don't know. Also,
Yeah, beautiful. Emerald.
yeah.
How are you, sweetheart?
I'm really nice. I'm really good. Actually, I had the chance to talk to many friends during these days, and I don't know if it happened to you, but many people told me during this day they are actually finding new talents. They are like, because they are home, they are experiencing new things. Like one friend told me that she didn't cook before never in her life, and she started doing it right now. So it's amazing how
Absolutely. I think I also asked a lot of my friends this question, and a lot of people are doing different things because we have more time.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm doing yoga every day and absolutely loving that.
And also
gets me out of bed in the morning.
Yeah, also we are, for probably just discovering our talents, and it's
and that's incredible because we all have them. Everyone's got many things that they're good at that they might think that everybody else is good at, but no, not true.
Yeah, exactly. And in fact, it just made me think about the topic of today, because I was having this discussion with my friends all over the world about, this challenging time. The once we have more time, we are discovering new talents and new things to do home. So I was thinking how actually people are reinventing themselves in this challenging
like Madonna.
time. Yes.
Okay, tell me more.
Yeah, so I think it's an interesting topic that we can maybe discuss today and see how NLP can help with that, because and also what do you think?
Yeah, brilliant idea. Brilliant.
Okay. Okay, good. And I have also a really nice exercise I would like to do with you at the end.
Perfect.
And with you guys that are listening to this video, just stay till the end because it's really worth. So, okay, so let's start. So I was thinking about, all these changes and reinventing yourself and challenging time, etc. And I just got to the conclusion that actually our brain is designed for learning new things, but it's more comfortable with things that we are already familiar with. We feel like safer. For example, imagine, I'm sure people are more familiar with their job or with things they already knew, or with the people they are already in contact with. And many times, many people tell me also they feel a bit anxious or nervous when they are to travel to new places, because actually they don't know it. So all the things that are not actually familiar, they provocate, so they create some anxiety and stress. So I don't know if it haven't happened to you, Jane, that maybe when you change job. Yeah.
And I change all the time because I love change. I travel on my own. So every time it's a new country, I get anxious, but I make myself go, change jobs. Less anxiety about that, actually. But I think the secret is to make the non-familiar familiar.
Yeah.
If that's possible to do. Because I think we are scared of change, although we're highly adaptable. Look at us now. We're highly adaptable.
Exactly. Because I was also thinking about that. We have our own rituals sometimes, our own habits. It doesn't happen to me directly, but I knew many people that they feel really stressed when they have to change a job, or even travel to a new place and find a new culture, or try new food, or speak even another language. So it's a challenge for them. So they feel like really stressful.
To you? You don't get worried about that stuff?
Well, it depends on the topic. Maybe when I have to change job, obviously yes, but no about learning a new language or travel to a new place.
You go anywhere in the world on your own and not be worried?
No, really. I just see the potential of the place. Yeah, but as I said, the majority of people think or feels the unfamiliar. So something that's not familiar, actually stressful and to avoid that. So in fact, I remember that Virginia Satir is a famous psychotherapist. Once she said a really interesting thing. She said that the stronger instinct is not the survival one, but is the one about familiarity.
That's right, because the brain wants to keep us safe. That's what it is.
Exactly.
So we think something like 80,000 thoughts a day, most of them the same as the day before, which is such a wasted opportunity, really. So if we could take from this time that the fact that, how many weeks ago we were told to stay home indoors, we thought we couldn't do it. And look, we're all doing it. So
exactly. So the point is, the brain obviously wants to keep us safer, as you said. So, and trying to find things that are familiar to us because we would feel more secure and quiet. But it also, this kind of feeling make us less spontaneous and more conservative. So, and if you really think, achieving an objective is actually a change. So how do you want to, how people, or how you want to achieve a new objective is actually don't try new things, or don't change the way you think, or you do things differently. So I think the point here is to make the objective appealing or interesting for the brain. So the change, I think this is the point. That also NLP talk about that. So to make it happen first, we have to think, or we have to teach our brain to think about this change in a more interesting and appealing way.
Okay, sounds great.
And also I think it's once we start thinking about a new challenge or new change, we really need to ask ourselves, am I ready to change my life? Am I ready to change my habits? Because it's a change. So something that actually take us out of our comfort zone and, project us to something that's actually unfamiliar. So, but anyway, I think whenever we embrace or decide to embrace a new challenge in our mind, there's always this kind of balance between fears and discomfort and excitement about, learning new things. So, it's we need to find this right balance. So I would really suggest to take the things step by step. What I mean, try to do little things. You don't need to change completely your life from one day to the other. But as I said at the beginning, talking with people during this lockdown, people are reinventing themselves, trying new skills, and finding out they have new talents just because they're doing things differently.
Without the fear of failure.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the point. So maybe I would suggest just to start cooking a new recipe, or maybe just watching a movie you didn't even consider in the past because you thought it was boring. Challenge yourself, try it. It's really small steps, small challenges, but you get your brain, you get used to this. So to these new things that you are discovering. So maybe I would suggest also changing and combining differently your clothes, the colors. For example, today I never in the past would have thought to wear like green shirt like this. It was because it's too. I was like more for black and for like dark color.
And but green's fantastic on you, darling.
Thank you, darling. But that's the point. Try new things and try to maybe new colors, combine your clothes differently, or maybe change your haircut or your hairstyle, or even like start drawing or writing. I think it's just the small steps, small changes that means a lot and can help you to achieve what you really want, like make a bigger step once you're ready. So I would say try and experiment new things is the key. And you said before a really interesting thing about failure. And I'm sure many people that are listening to us have experienced that many times in their life. Because we are convinced, or we have been convinced, that making mistakes is bad. I'm sure that at some point in our life, one of our teachers or our parents maybe, or our boss from a previous job, or even our friends told us that making mistakes, it was a bad thing. What do you think about that? Is it, obviously it's not true. So have you had any similar experience in your...
Well, I think we are programmed at school that doing something wrong is humiliating. That's absolutely programmed into us early on. But you know, if you listen to any videos by any entrepreneurs or anyone successful, they will tell you the best thing you can do is fail, because only by failure you can succeed. So fail as much as you can. Get it going. Come on, don't be scared of failure. Because do you remember? You know, we have a wonderful friend in Japan. Hello,
Yeah.
Junko. We love you. She
Junko,
gave me
yeah.
the best piece of advice ever. Please let me share this with you. She said to me, Jane, nobody cares. Nobody cares if you don't look right, or your hair doesn't look right, or you change job, because nobody cares. And I thought that was so brilliant, because that stops us being scared of being who we are, doing what we want. This is our life. We've got to do what we've got to do.
Yeah.
But what you're saying is that we actually don't know what we want to do. We
Yeah.
actually don't know the skills that we have, the cooking, the traveling alone, the different colors that you can wear. So it's what we don't know, what we don't know. And this is opening that up, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, also because if you think about all these successful people, as you mentioned before, they are all people that they achieve their success not right away. I mean, straight away from one day to the other, but they tried many, many times. For example, think about Edison. Edison said once he didn't fail. He found 10,000 ways that won't work. And it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's true. It's brilliant.
There's so many stories like that.
Yeah, there are so many people that they are really successful people. They are curious, and they don't think that making a mistake is a bad thing. Actually, they're
focused, and they're unstoppable.
Yeah.
They have where they want to be in their mind, and that is where they're going to. And they don't mind how they get there. They just know they're going to get there. And that's, I think, the first point, no? That's when knowing you're going to get there, and then working out, well, where that is.
Yeah. In particular, don't giving up, because I mean, I'm sure when you learn, for example, when you were a kid, I'm sure you still remember when you start cycling or swimming for the first time, or even walking. Maybe you don't remember that because you were too little, but obviously I'm sure that you try many times before succeeding. And even though you didn't give up, probably I fell down many times.
No, imagine your parents saying, oh, you've tried that walking thing 3 times. I mean, just give up. Maybe not for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Not your cup of tea.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the same. I mean, it is obviously we are talking about different things, but I mean, if you think it's really exactly the same thing.
Yeah. And all the famous people, like the guy who did Kentucky Fried Chicken, the woman that wrote J.K. Rowling, so
Leonardo
many
da Vinci, Nikola Tesla. There are so many examples.
Why do we think that why do we think that we should succeed the first time? Where do we get that idea from? Because that's madness in itself. You know, I think you just have to know where you're going and just keep hitting that target. Yeah. If it's cooking that recipe that you want, or being in that kind of relationship, or that kind of job, there's no reason why you can't have that. None.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's all about, it's a learning process, because once we embrace a new challenge, and when we want to change our life, obviously we will face many new things that we didn't expect, or maybe new things that we didn't even plan. But it's part of the process. It's all a part of the. So we should actually take it and embrace it and appreciate it and learn from it, instead of saying, okay, I made a mistake, I'm not good at it, so I'll give up. So, and so I think the key is to transform the fears into opportunities. I think it's another big lesson I learned myself during my life. And I think it's really important to remind also people that they're capable of. And if they are looking at a new change and they really want to make it, they can do it. I mean,
because one thing to say about that, it's challenging at all levels. You know, it's challenging not having any money. Yeah. It's challenging having a lot of money. They're just different challenges.
Exactly. And then, so just to going back to resuming the 2 points about this discussion, I would say that the important thing is to try and to experiment new things. That failing is not bad, so making mistakes is not bad. And another thing is that I think it's really important is to transform fears into opportunities. It's another important thing, outcome that I learned, I mean, from my past experiences that I'm sharing with
In
people.
fact, when you are scared or nervous and you have that knot in your stomach and that high breath, it's the same as being excited, the same feeling in your body. So if you could say, rather than I'm scared, actually I'm excited, you know, that's quite a nice thing to do as well.
Yeah. So I would like to give you or maybe to try with you like a little exercise of NLP that it's, I mean, I love it. I mean, for me, it's really powerful, and I did it many times and really worked with me. So every time I feel like stressed or anxious about a change, about something new that comes up in my life, I'll do this exercise, and I can guarantee it works. So I would like to share it with you and with people that are listening to us. So, so basically, what we're going to try to do with this exercise is to help to recall easily an emotion. So we are giving to our brain, like we are helping our brain to associating an emotion to an object. So first of all, I would like you to take a valuable, something that has a really big value for you. Could be a necklace or ring or a scarf or anything.
Yeah, that's what you asked me to just for the video, and I bought this beautiful locket that my best friend gave me a few years ago.
Nice.
And I really love it. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. Okay. So, so guys, for this exercise, I would like, as always, I mean, I suggest you to find a comfortable place, comfortable chair or sofa, or you can even lying down. Okay, well, Jane, you are sitting, so probably you will do like that. So you don't need to, yeah, okay, just to practice a bit. Okay, so first of all, I would like you to close your eyes and to take a deep breath. Okay. And now I would like you to imagine a kid that's walking for the first time. And while he's walking, he falls down. So what would you tell him? So imagine yourself getting close to this kid. What would you tell him? Would you hug him? Would you tell him that everything is okay? Just imagine. And in particular, I want you to imagine the emotion that you're feeling that moment looking at him. And feel that strong emotion and put as many details as you want. Colors, music, smells. Okay. So once you did that, I want you to imagine yourself doing something and not succeeding at it. Okay. And now imagine now the voice of someone that is important to you. Someone that's telling you and is comforting you and is telling you, Jane, you can do it. Jane, you are capable of. Imagine his voice or her voice telling you that. Now, in this moment, while you are imagining and listening to this voice that is comforting you, I want you to associate this voice and this picture with the feeling and with the emotion you felt before when you were looking at the kid. The same strong emotion with the same colors and beautiful smiles and everything you imagined before. Combine it and put it all together. Okay. Now, I would like you to take these things, this necklace that your friends gave you, and for you guys that are listening to us, it could be anything that is important to you. It could be And I would suggest something that easily to be carry on. So like something that you can bring it with you whenever you go. Okay. So take these things, this valuable object, and associate this emotion you're feeling now with this object. So holding in your hands and associate this strong emotion that you felt before with the kids, and then you felt before associating to the voice, to this holding in your hands this object. Okay, I'll give you a few moments just to really and strongly feel it. Okay. Now, whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes slowly and come back here. Okay, so just one more thing, very important. After that, I would suggest you now, because we don't have time, but I would suggest you do again all the process, starting from the kid and so on, but holding or visualizing the object you have selected for this exercise. So you do all again, but from the beginning, holding this object in your hands. Okay. So how was it?
So we've anchored this feeling in. So when I want to get that feeling, do I go and touch the necklace? Do I feel it? Do I wear it? Is that what you do? Or you hold it in your hand?
You hold in your hands, exactly. You should replicate the same gesture. So for example, if you just were holding it, do it whenever you feel like anxious, nervous about a new change, a new challenge, holding your hands. Because what we're doing, we are recalling that emotion. Because in your brain, obviously, every time you do it, you reinforce this feeling, you associate this emotion to this specific object, so the necklace in your case, or any other object, guys, you've chosen for this exercise. So you're associating, and you're helping the brain to associate this strong emotion about comforting you. You can go, you can do it, you are talented, or wherever you told yourself, you picturize, you visualize yourself to that specific object. And it's really powerful. Try whenever. I would suggest you do this exercise again, holding the object in your hands, and do it like from the beginning. Do it like as many times as you want, and then just whenever you needed to get and feel empowered, take that object on and feel it.
Okay, first of all, I'm sorry if you can hear the clapping. It's 8 o'clock in Spain.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So my neighbours are clapping, and I should be with them. So just to clarify, so the first one I understood, a child that's walking and you're encouraging them, and then you're doing something that you're nervous about and somebody's encouraging you, and then you put the two together. So you put the voice of the person who's encouraging
you. No, you put the emotion. So once, yes. So just to replicate, like I can just go through like again, maybe for people also that they can make notes about the process. So first of all, find a comfortable place. Okay, close your eyes or lying down. Second thing, imagine a kid walking for the first time and falling down. And imagine yourself telling him something, helping him, comforting him. So in that moment, I ask people to feel the emotion. So what you actually feeling that moment when you're telling to the kids, you can do it, or comforting him. So feeling strongly the emotion. And then on the second part, I ask you to imagine yourself doing something and not succeeding at it. And then to have someone else's voice telling you that you can do it and comforting you. And then try, and then in that, not succeeding at it, and then in the moment, not something that you felt basically failing at something. You do something and you didn't get good result, basically. And in that moment, imagine the voice of someone important to you, comforting you and telling that you can do it. And then in that moment, associating the emotion you felt before with the kid with in all this picture.
I understand.
Okay. And then the third part,
with the child with that difficult time.
yes, combining together. And then the last part is about taking the object and then do it all the process again. So associating all this good feeling with the child, with yourself, or someone telling you that, with the object you hold in your hands, and then at the end doing all the process again, but holding in your hands this object you choose. I don't know if I was enough, but anyway, if anyone wants more information about it, I can just put the process maybe in the comments or somewhere in the description of the video. I think maybe easier for people to follow it.
Okay, great. All right, thank you, Bella.
Okay. No problem. I think it's as I said, I did it many times myself, and it really worked. Actually, I did last time one more time last night with my ring, and and it's an easy resource that you can use whenever you feel a bit like overwhelmed.
So you can use it for anything really, like a confidence or a reconnect or a boost, or you can do it.
It's a boost of energy. It's like that comforting voice that you imagine saying, you can do it. Go you have a talent. So whenever you feel that, just try this exercise, and please let me know how it goes.
Yeah, come on, we can do it.
Good.
Okay, Bella, let's go and clap.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone that are listening to us. And as usual, please post your comments. And if you have any specific topic you would like us to discuss, just ask us, and we will be more than happy to do it. Okay?
Yeah. If you want your colours done, you can also put a message in. Or if you want information about colours.
Oh, yeah. Or how to combine clothes. Oh, my God.
Autumn, that's why she looks fabulous in that colour green. Anyway, ciao for now.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.